Welcome to Two Dudes and a Broadcast. I'm Nick.
I'm Jeramie.
And I'm Mark. You guys remember soaps? And Heelys?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a weird fucking time to be alive? I feel like when they made the soaps and Heelys combo, that birthed like Nickelback and early 2000s rock. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's what happened. I think we know who to blame for that. The crossing of those two streams created everything that was terrible about the early 2000s.
All right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you for your insight.
Yeah.
We wanted to start this episode by thanking everybody who's watched all of our episodes so far. It means a lot to us. I hope you keep watching.
It does, and it's terrifying. And please stop sending me Barbies. I really do appreciate it, but I have enough.
So we're gonna do a game episode today. It's gonna be a game between Mark and I. Jeramie is gonna be the judge, and it's called "Who's the Biggest Sad Sack?" All right.
Hey, look at us, guys. Everything's
Are
good.
you ready for some fun?
Unfortunately, I'm judging because it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, if you were included,
No.
it'd just be a runaway win.
I just
Yeah,
already
well-
talked them both.
Yeah,
It's called an ace in the hole for a reason.
I don't know the reason.
We don't pull it out right away.
So who's gonna start? Can I get like a rock paper scissors?
Sure.
Oh, Roshan,
That's
okay.
good. Oh, Roshan, what?
Roshan, no.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
This is riveting. You just go first.
First one of the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I just want to throw out there that I'm handicapped because on our first episode, I told the most embarrassing story that a person could tell, which was that they used to sleep with Barbies.
Yeah,
So,
that's kind of true.
yeah. But anyway, and mine are also going to be more, not necessarily embarrassing in that a bunch of people saw that happen, but like personally devastating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of ways that Jeramie is going to have to rate and judge this.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, this can't be like the most people saw because not a lot of people,
Okay.
Yes.
So, I used to work as a valet, and...
Oh my god, you win.
Damn it. Yeah, the only fat valet you've ever seen.
Somebody pulled up in a Mini and they're just like, I'm just gonna go park it myself.
I could run like the wind on a windlass.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah.
No, so I was getting into, I was at a place by myself, one of our smaller accounts, and I was like climbing into a lifted Jeep, and my pants ripped from like the belt almost to like the bottom, like the back of my knee. Like it was my whole,
You opened them all up.
everything. And I was wearing like red boxers that day, so it was like blatantly off. And so I had to call.
Because you had red boxers on.
Yeah.
That's what made it blatantly obvious.
Well,
not the fact that you blew out the entire backside of your fucking pants.
No, so I had to call one of my managers to come and relieve me, but it took him like 25 minutes to get there, and I'm like still parking cars.
Are you the only valet?
I was the only one there, so I'm parking cars and getting cars for people, and I'm just like trying to have my back turned to them the whole time. So I'm like running to get. So I'm like, hey, can I have your ticket, sir? How was everything? Great. And I get the keys and I'm like running back.
This is
Back
so
out.
eccentric.
Back out of there. I'll see you in a minute.
I'll be right back. Bye.
He's got pizzazz.
Then he finally showed up. It was seriously like 20, 25 minutes where I was just trying my hardest not to show off.
At least you did wear underwear that day, though.
Show off.
I can never not wear underwear,
But, I
especially
mean-
running around.
You imagine the lint alone.
So.
This didn't make my list, but I did rip my pants one day while I was working as a busboy at an Italian restaurant.
Is this one of your stories?
No, this isn't on the list, but this is just a little filler. I did rip my pants while working as a busboy, and the solution that my manager came up with was, even though I was one of like 3 busboys and it wasn't super busy, it wasn't just go home. You've had enough today. You've put in your time. They put an apron on me backwards.
Nice.
They put an apron on me backwards. I feel like maybe this should have been one of my stories because that's pretty funny. But now that's the first time I thought about that in years. I've also twice this year broken the zipper on my jeans. I don't know what that means, but it means something.
Honey, because you need bigger jeans.
But just the zipper, and it's not like they're exploding. It's just like they just like fall off the track. I guess I don't know what that means.
You need more expensive
but it means
jeans, I
that's
guess.
probably part
My
of it.
buttons actually, like, I just got all these new pants and they're like cheap pants that
Yeah.
I get off of Amazon for like $20, but they're really comfortable.
Yeah.
But already, like, as soon as I get them, the button's like super loose, and I'm like, this is gonna come
Oh, yeah.
off in like 2 months.
Yeah.
And already one of them's like popping off, and it's the older pair. I'm like, I have to get new buttons for all of these.
I mean, to be fair though, if you have a belt and like you can zip them all the way up.
Oh, yeah, I wear
Yeah,
belts.
You need a button.
Yeah, well,
I did that for a long time as a fat kid. I used to use hair ties to give myself a little extension.
That's
Yeah.
Hair ties, really?
Hair ties, yeah.
Yeah.
You tie it in the loop and then loop it around the button.
alright, Mark.
It's my fat
I
kid.
was
We're
never
ready for
smart
your
enough to
story.
figure that one out.
When I was 16, and this had witnesses, but was also just pretty sad to begin with, and then it got really sad. So I was 16, and I went to Applebee's with my girlfriend. We went on a little walk, went to the Applebee's, and I got like boneless wings or something. And like on the way back, I'm like, oh, my tummy doesn't feel too good. And we hung out for a little while, and I was like, yeah, my stomach's really not feeling good. We should probably take me home. And on the way home, I shit my pants in her mom's car.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh.
They don't know that I did that.
Oh, they
thought
probably knew. They thought you did.
no, because
Just roll the window down.
no. We were like a mile away from. She only lived like 2 miles away. We're like halfway home, and I'm like, I really have to stop and go to the bathroom. And as we're pulling into the gas station, it happened, and I was like, oh no. And I just got out and did this little.
Was it messy? Like
This little,
everywhere, or was it,
no.
like,
Luckily, I was wearing some
chunky?
I was wearing some briefs, some boxer briefs
Oh,
that
okay.
contained everything. But I did I did this little shuffle into the bathroom and asked the attendant. I was like, "Can I please use your restroom, sir?" He's like, "You gotta buy something." I was like, "I'll buy something when I get back." He's like, "You promise?" Which is the worst question you can be asked with a
Did
toddler.
you just say it? I would have been like, I shit myself.
I was 16. I didn't have those skills yet. I didn't have those conversation skills.
that confidence.
No.
Listen, man, I shit myself. It's either going in your bathroom or on your floor.
Yeah, you pick. Yeah, you pick.
What
You want me to deal with this or you to deal with this? So I go take care of it for way longer than I should have been in a bathroom at a gas station, and I come back out not wearing any underwear. They didn't know that, but I wasn't. And my girlfriend was like, I wish I could have been in there with you. So she didn't know. She didn't know that I shit my pants. She thought I was throwing up. She wanted to be there to comfort me.
That's
So she
nice.
didn't know.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah. So
Was
yeah.
this the crazy one?
No. This is I'm starting mild.
Holy shit.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't do any particular order.
If that's your mild one, we're building up in embarrassment levels, so I'm a little scared for
That was I consider least embarrassing because nobody else really knew.
Okay.
So I considered that a little less embarrassing.
Mine, I couldn't really choose. I have like one that's like gangbusters, and then the other two are kind of.
Give us one in the middle. Give us the stronger.
Well, yeah, I
hand.
was gonna do that, but this one I don't think is any more embarrassing than my pants ripping story, but it's just the one I chose to do 2nd.
Mhm.
So
It was a great
I
setup.
went to Waffle House with my family. This was at the time. If you watched our first episode, I had sun-in bleached hair pasted to my face with LA looks, and I was about 13, 14, so I didn't really have much facial hair. I was like trying to grow a goatee, but it was like 5 wispy
Yeah.
hairs, you know what I mean?
The best of all facial hair. The goatee.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the preteen goatee.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh man.
It's the only thing better, preteen mustache.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is actually a really important question. What meal of the day was this?
It was dinner. We had dinner at Waffle House because that's how we roll in my family.
Yeah. Because you guys are like super classy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I wear Hanes.
Oh. I was wondering why I couldn't wait to get my hands on you.
Solid color pocket tees. That was fun.
Alright,
Okay, so we're having dinner at Waffle House. It's me and my family, the 4 of us. And there's an elderly black man comes up. He's our server. He comes up and he's really nice and kind of like energetic, whatever. He's trying to be friendly. And then it gets to me and He's like taking drink orders. He gets to me and he's like, "What would you like to drink, little girl?" And I'm like, I'm 13, but I'm 250 pounds, 5'10".
You must have some great tits.
with bleached hair pasted to my face, probably wearing like a Pantera shirt or something. And I sat there.
You have no idea how much I love this story.
I sat for a second and I don't know how to respond really, so I just tell him what I want to drink. So my voice sounds the same as it does right now. So I'm like, root beer? And the look on
Why
his...
did you order such a gay drink? That didn't help your cause.
Shirley Temple please.
Yeah.
Extra cherries.
Could I have a Rob Roy?
Rob Roy.
So the look of horror, of absolute horror on his face, and then my dad just completely destroying
Oh
me
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. If my dad had seen that, my dad already called me a girl.
Yeah. So he was
Yeah.
like, "You are a girl."
I knew it.
Like, thanks, Dad. Now I'm gonna go fucking cry.
Yeah.
Like
Fun.
a girl.
Girl. I'm gonna go to the girls' room and cry.
Now you said the waiter was devastated. Are you sure? Because this was a guy who was working as a waiter at the Waffle House. Are you sure, like, misgendering you as a 13-year-old little girl?
Wasn't, I don't know. The look of it was like.
I love that he thought you were a little girl too. He wasn't like, "What would you like, ma'am?"
Well, he was trying to be nice, I guess.
Yeah. How about you, young lady?
He wasn't gonna call me a fat bitch.
You have no idea how happy that story makes me.
So that was pretty fucking embarrassing.
I do feel like I'm outclassed in this.
Alright, Mark.
All right.
It's a good heads up.
All right. This one actually recently happened to me. So I work at the Tempe Marketplace, which, for those of you who don't know, is kind of like a little outdoor mall. And if you go to the pretzel place, they give you like $1 drink if you're a mall employee. And I went and ordered a Diet Coke, and the guy rings me up, and it's like $3.50. I was like, "Oh, actually, I'm a mall employee," and I pointed to the shirt that I was wearing that is for the company that I work for, that is like 2 doors down. And the reason this is the most embarrassing thing for me is because I'm almost 30, and this 17-year-old kid, when I asked for my mall employee discount on a drink, looked me dead in the eye and said, "Prove it." And that was devastating. I paid full price. I did not get my discount.
You know what? Let me check my bank.
Yeah, I was like, "Hold on, man." Just take it. Just take it.
I was gonna have some change in my car.
It was, yeah. That was devastating.
Are you okay?
No, I'm gonna cry. Because that's still a reality of my life. That's a fresh wound. That's a really fresh wound.
We can hold about it later. It'll be fun.
Can we please?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay, so
On to number 3. Jeramie's still writing, so.
on to number 3. Okay, this one's a doozy.
All right.
It's
If you think yours is a doozy,
really
should I maybe
know-
go first in this round?
No. 'Cause
Okay.
That's how it is.
All right.
I don't really know if this is. The story is if I can really emote the embarrassment as well when I tell the story, but so you kind of think about how, like, you have to think about where I was in that place in my life at that age. You know what I mean? Okay, so
Okay.
I was in
Snake.
I was,
Yeah.
I was in 8th grade, 8th or 9th grade.
Okay, I'm
so I was
there.
like 14, 15 maybe. And I got in a lot of trouble. I was a bad boy. I got in so much trouble, but I was a really good student also, weirdly. So they didn't really know what to do with me, the administration. So what they did was they had my mom come to school with me for an entire day and come to every single class with me and sit right next to me.
Oh, buddy.
And I knew that this was going to happen.
Oh, so you had like,
before, so
how
I was
long
like-
before?
I don't know, maybe like a couple weeks or
Oh,
something.
so you just had all that time to stew on the fact
Yeah.
that one day I'm gonna have to come to school
So I was like,
plus my mom.
I was like running before and after every class. I was like running to class. Pretty much running away from my mom the whole time. All my friends were
Training to be a valet. Yeah.
All my well,
Full
yeah,
circle.
yeah.
Full circle.
Everything comes full circle. All my friends just making fun of me, and
Correctly so.
I was so mad that I was planning on beating up a kid in class in front of
your mom?
to
That's
like
a power
to
move.
prove like a
That is
super
power.
rebellious
That's
point.
that's first day of prison.
I'm
I was like
glad you did not.
I was like this close, but I knew it would have like broke my mom's heart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but it was fucking traumatizing. It was. I was like the
That's
kid whose
terrifying.
mom came to class with him after that. For
Yeah.
like ever.
Yeah. You don't move past
Oh,
that.
like, where's your mom?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your mom coming
God.
today? Oh
She's at
man.
work, like a fucking adult.
she's
Not
out
out on the corner sucking dick like your fucking mom.
Jesus Christ.
She's at work making Waffle House money.
Oh, are those 50
With
cent,
Charles, who
50
thinks I'm a girl.
those 50-cent tips coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay in school.
All right. All right.
Let's start.
I still have a little anger about that.
Yeah. Do you? Why didn't you show it? You did. Was the
I was-
point? Don't. You don't.
I was trying
don't
to
dwell on
Okay.
it. Don't dwell on it.
I
Don't
need to
dwell
hear
on
the
it.
Trying to
next
be
story.
reserved.
All right.
Okay. Here's the last
All
story.
right. So mine also takes place in school. This was in high school. I think this was my junior year, with a teacher who, fun fact, is now dead.
Wow.
But
Did you kill him?
anyway, he also one day he thought I was talking in class when I was actually giving somebody like a pencil or something. He thought I was talking in class, and then decided to tell the entire class that I hadn't done my homework in 3 weeks. That's not the embarrassing story. It should be, but it's not. but he's dead now.
That's not embarrassing. That's just like, I don't know. Like,
That's,
so
I mean,
what?
super inappropriate.
So
You're
what? Neither am I. Fuck
Oh
you.
no, that's so inappropriate
That's how you
though.
get- yeah.
Oh, you're telling your classmate to tell you something, tell the class something personal about you. It's
That's
terrible.
horribly inappropriate.
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
teacher.
Really?
I was like giving somebody like, and imagine my shock as I turn around to hand somebody a pencil and then turn back to see just the rage of this 45-year-old mustachioed, soon-to-be dead man.
What teacher is that?
I can't tell you. I'll tell you.
After.
I'll tell you off camera, Mr.
Okay,
Russian.
right.
Soon to be dead, man.
Hey,
It was
come
as if
on!
It's true. It's
was as
factually
if he
true.
knew.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying it cursed
You
him.
guys.
Okay, so my embarrassing story is I'm sitting in that class.
Sorry.
It is my junior year. It's a math class. I'm already not doing well, as I've said. And I was large, as I still am to this day. And what I think is possibly the single most terrifying thing that could happen to me, my desk completely broke as I was sitting in it. It was one of those that has like the little undercarriage and it's all one piece. And it just... And I was just sitting on the floor looking at everybody in my class.
And everybody's like,
Oh, and they're like, oh no, but yeah, of course. Of course Mark broke an entire desk. But you know what? I outlived the teacher, so I got mine.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't like him much. Cheers.
Thank you,
Cheers.
gentlemen.
Cheers.
Wonderful.
All right,
Alright.
we're gonna take a quick break while we tabulate.
Hold on.
We'll be right back for
Oh,
deliberation.
We'll be right back. I'm going to. I actually wrote little pinpoints that I will
Ah.
read afterwards, and I will make my decision. I promise you all, I'm not going to tell them what decision I make. I'm
gonna
going
be
to do
live.
round for round,
Live
and we'll
on
do
air.
it live. We're going to take a little break so I can review. We'll be right back.
All right. Welcome back. We're ready to hear the results of Who is the Saddest Sack. I think that was the name of the game, right?
Yes.
Who's the saddest sack? Our judge Jeramie has tabulated the results.
I did, and I did it. I swear to you, I did it without them knowing. They do not know what's going to come next. I wrote down little pinpoints that I want to point out. And we're going to go first round, second round, and then third round. First round. I wanted to pinpoint. Ripped his pants and was wearing red boxers. It's pretty gosh darn embarrassing. And makes it a little bit worse that he was the only one there, so it was not like anybody could just be like, go run home real fast. But I subtracted points because if he wasn't wearing underwear, that would have been way more embarrassing. Way more embarrassing.
That's true. Those are valid points.
Mark over here, though, 16 years old, with girlfriend in parents' car, pooping pants. That's pretty freaking embarrassing. Had to go into an attendant, asked to use the bathroom, had to make a promise that he was going to buy something while he's standing there with a poopy butt. But I took off.
Did you actually buy something?
I don't remember. I probably did. I probably like bought a Snickers bar or something. Hungry, grab a Snickers.
Why?
Thanks for sponsoring us today, Snickers.
Why wait?
Why wait? Yeah.
I did want to point out, though, I didn't really subtract. I subtract like half a point for the niceness of his girlfriend for wanting to be in the bathroom, but she did think he was puking.
She didn't know what was happening in there. The
Yeah.
monstrosities that were taking place. The war crimes that were happening in there.
All liquid poop. So in this round, Mark won.
All right. I'm glad that I could ship myself to win something for once.
Second round, we'll start with the winner this time. 17-year-old thought you were lying about being an employee.
Yeah.
That's pretty
rough.
bad.
That's rough.
That's hard. I had to subtract points because only you and the employee knew about this. Everybody surrounding was just like, why is this guy starting a ruckus? And you see that pretty often. So as much as that was hilarious and super degrading towards your adult self,
Yeah, it was.
did not really follow through with Nick having dinner at Waffle House at the age of 13 with slick down hair, probably Janko jeans, being called a girl. I did subtract points for it being a waiter at Waffle House, but it's still pretty bad when you're a man with a deep voice being called a girl.
Little girl.
So Nick won this round.
I would have voted for Nick too. That's correct. That's the correct assessment.
If the story was just I was 13 and having dinner at Waffle House,
That's
with
pretty
my
bad.
family, like,
Yeah.
That's
I
already.
think that's already
Family meal.
Like, where do you guys want to go to dinner tonight? Waffle
Yeah.
House?
What can we afford? McDonald's or Waffle House?
Yeah.
Let's
We're
go-
going fancy.
Let's
We're
splurge.
sitting down
We're-
tonight.
We're sitting down tonight.
We're gonna have a waiter. Alright, last round. Ooh, messing up all my cards.
Ooh. 1-1.
1-1.
Going into the
I couldn't
final
have
round.
loved this more for it being 1-1. And I'm being very honest on my
I'm gonna freak out if
idea.
I don't win.
Alright.
That'll be the most embarrassing thing, is when you're happy about winning this.
Alright, Nick getting in so much trouble that his mom had to go from class to class with him.
Super embarrassing.
In junior high, that's pretty freaking embarrassing. The fact that he did behave himself, though, so she wasn't traumatized for life, did get a point taken off.
Yeah.
Mark, though,
Deserved point.
hilariously inappropriate comments by his teacher on like a precursor to the story he's talking about was very funny. Got a lot of points for that. Desk broke. Always funny, but very embarrassing. But I also will say that I remember in junior high multiple kids that were like cool kids that broke their desks and everybody just thought it was funny.
This isn't Billy Madison. You don't get points for peeing your pants.
I'm just saying that happened to a lot of people. The worst
You got
part.
points for shitting your pants.
Yeah. Did you take into account that teacher died?
Also, making fun of a dead person isn't funny. So Nick,
Pretty funny.
Nick is the winner.
Oh! Congratulations, Nick.
Honestly, I did believe that Nick's two stories were much better than no offense. I mean, all the stories were funny in this. I was not being biased. I didn't know any of these stories. I kind of knew a part of one story, and that's it. So I'm very happy to have been the judge, and Nick won. I guess we'll just have to have a round two, you know, at some point.
Are you glad that that teacher died so that you could win? That man gave his life.
He actually died today.
He died today.
Mark was like, I'm gonna tell a funny story.
Yeah.
It would be more funnier if you killed yourself.
That's what we're, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's not
That was
funny.
bad. That was way worse than anything I said.
That's not funny.
That was pretty funny.
I hope we can cut that out.
Sure.
Sure, yeah, totally.
Sure. So we actually recorded another game that we think is hilarious, but it's just a lot of us laughing. So we're going to post it after the closing of this video, so you can gauge it yourself, watch at your own risk. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video and share it with your friends. Because everybody needs to see it.
Some people need to see it.
Everybody. It's for everybody.
Everybody.
Nick, ranch or ranch?
Right.
Okay. Comment below. Tell us something embarrassing from your life, or tell us who you think should have won. If you maybe disagree with the judge and think that somebody else, maybe one of the other contestants, should have won. Also, give us ideas for bad karaoke so that we can butcher some of your favorite songs.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, even though Twitter is really boring. The handles for both will be in the description below, as well as all of the handles for all of the amazing artists behind us. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you set it down first now?
So we're actually going to be playing another game.
Yeah, it's called Questions, Here They Come, Give Me an Answer.
Or questions, here they come, give me an answer.
That's exactly what I said.
Is it? Anyway.
Acting like it was different. I thought we were on the same page today.
We're going to be doing groups of questions that we ask in a rapid fire succession, and you have to answer without thinking, just off the top of your head.
You might have seen this in a popular TV show, but we thought about it first.
A certain show that's
Is this actually
maybe
in a show?
airing later.
Are we stealing this?
No.
No.
This
Oh.
is a classic
Okay.
game.
I don't care if we're stealing it. You think Jimmy Fallon invented late night television?
We're gonna bleep out the name when he said. Please bleep it out.
Can we also bleep out the name of the dead teacher, Jim Rushing?
I don't know how to do that yet.
I can live with it. I can live with that. I can live with that being out there.
Here comes a cease and desist from lawyers of the family.
From the estate.
From the
estate.
From the estate of the late.
The two cats and half a bottle of James Dean. James Dean.
Half a bottle of James
Half a bottle of
Dean.
James Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a glass figurine of James Dean leaning.
It's actually like soap. It's not. It's like liquor.
Somebody thought it was chocolate at one point. They took a bite out of like the shoe, the Jimmy Dean shoe. Now that's sausage. I can't even get my wrong names right.
All right.
All right, Mark's
What's the name of the game?
experiencing technical difficulties.
What's
Questions, here they are. Give me an answer. Or answer them? I don't even know.
Questions. Here they are. Give me an answer.
Give me an answer.
All right, so who wants to start?
What are we doing? Sets of three? Sets of three questions?
I have two.
We have
Sets of two questions.
no. It's sets of 5.
Oh, 5 questions.
Oh. I'm vastly unprepared. But I will go. I'll start us off.
Should we start this over? Do you want to
No, not at all.
Who would you like to?
I'm gonna go back and forth if that's okay.
No.
No.
That's not how it
You
works.
have to ask one person rapidly.
Okay.
As you can see, we've done zero preparation
Yeah.
for this.
Mark,
We watched a couple
would you
episodes
like
of
to go
Jimmy
first,
Fallon.
Mark? Would you like to go first?
I'll go first.
Do you want me to ask you questions first?
Sure, that'd be good.
I feel like I should ask Nick questions first so you can get the gist.
Yeah, kind of maybe.
I think I can understand how to answer questions.
Well, you gotta do it.
All right. Round 1. Ready?
Yes.
Questions, here they are. Answer them.
What's your third favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Who do I look like?
You.
What game did you make?
The game.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Ruben.
What movie are you in?
The Castaway.
Gas one?
Castaway.
Castaway.
I don't think this is
You
gonna
were-
deliver well.
You were the second volleyball that they never showed.
Yeah.
You were in one deleted scene.
Wilson and Nick.
Wilson and Big Nick. It's just your face.
We're gonna have to do captions at the bottom because you're laughing so hard already.
It's as soon as the tension rises.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo.
So, Mark, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Wanna watch?
Do I want to watch what?
No, he's watching.
You
You're doing me.
do Jeramie.
Okay.
While I watch.
Okay.
All right.
Well, mine are a little different, I guess, because I've never seen Jimmy Fallon, and
Beeping that out again. I hope you figure out how to beep stuff out. It'll make it so much funnier.
Are you ready? Should I start? I should go?
I'm so nervous right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you know the format. This is not going to fit the format at all. But here we go. Here we go. Will I ever stop wearing a hat?
Yeah, no.
If I do you think people will be cool with a third wiener on the top of my head?
Probably.
Do you think Yoko Ono will do our show?
Yes.
If she does our show, will she break us up?
Yes.
Is that all it takes to be the Beatles?
No.
All right, done.
Come on.
Come on.
Those are very yes or no's. I like it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get these out quick, you know.
Okay, so I'll be
Do Mark.
doing Mark now.
Yeah.
I'll watch.
While Jeremy watches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you? What is your mom thinking about?
Dad.
What would your name be?
Dad.
How do you die?
Dad.
What's a place?
Oh, my dad's house.
How many dogs?
Oh, he's got 3.
Damn it!
Nobody's gonna think this is funny but us.
I know 2 people who will, Mr. and Mrs. Kelly.
Mark is crying. Okay.
I've been crying ever since we talked about me shitting my pants.
Okay.
Alright, whew.
Love you.
Love you guys.
The laughing sounds like we're getting real hot here. Alright, who's ready to go next?
I'll go again. I feel like I'm hot right now.
Hit Mark with it.
I already did Mark. I did Mark.
No, you
You
didn't.
have 3 sets of questions, right?
Yes, I do, but. Alright. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
What color is your horse?
It's brown.
How many houses are there?
4.
When did you make that hat?
Yesterday.
Will you make the playoffs?
No.
Who invented air?
I did.
This is so much funnier than the challenge that it's gonna be to anybody else.
No, this is the what's the opposite of fan service?
So serious.
We'll go back to the self-service podcast.
Yeah.
I hope somebody thinks this is funny.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Mark,
Yeah.
you ready?
I gotta go again, 3 in a row?
No, you're not supposed to do him next.
Oh.
You're supposed to do me.
Yeah.
No, I did you. Oh, I didn't do you. I did.
We're-
I did,
You need to do him.
Real good at this.
I did you.
Alright.
I didn't do you. So
You
I
do
go.
him.
I'll do Nick. I'll do Nick. Alright. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Why how could you choose?
It's also not an answer.
Sorry, what?
Let's start over. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
How could you choose?
Somehow.
When was the last time you pooped your pants?
7 days ago.
If you weren't already a convicted felon, would you vote for my dad for Senate?
Yes.
If you could pick a dream replacement for the podcast, who would you replace me with?
Roger.
Want to fight?
No.
Wrong answer. You're wrong about that.
Right. Yes. That's my brother. He's not funny.
He's not. He's not funny at all. Oh, sorry, Roger.
Sorry, Roger. You can sometimes be funny.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
I'm
hard.
so hot right now.
Yep, that's hard to do. Who's next?
You got me.
I got you, babe. Hey. Ready?
Mhm.
Cher or Madonna?
Madonna.
Hey.
How many hot dogs have you eaten?
100.
Where's Constantinople?
Spain.
Where's my dad?
My house.
What have you never done?
Everything.
Where's my dad? My house?
My house.
Really? Oh, Jesus.
Your dad is playing at my house. My house.
Hey, Nick, can your dad come out to play?
Hey, is he busy?
You wanna? Okay. I got one last one I want to do because your first question is really weird. Ready?
Yeah.
Where's Madonna?
My house.
What does that sound?
Smack, 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 smack.
What can you carve out of soap?
A penis.
Where do you live on Sundays?
At church.
How many lights do you know of?
Seven. weird too. So hard weird. All right. So we're gonna be
For the two of you who are still listening, thanks for sticking around.
okay.
And this has been How to Not Make a Podcast.